I really don't pay attention to it. Just have that next game mentality. I knew I was struggling, wasn't shooting the ball or the way I wanted to at the beginning of the year, but I knew I was going to get in the rhythm, and now I'm really starting to feel really good about my shot.
Is that more of a health issue though, that you're more just fully healthy coming off the off season?
Yeah, I knew it was going to take a couple games under my belt to get the rust off. Just being back out there and get my legs back under me and getting in shape.
What was sort of you guys, it wasn't a very pretty game for you guys. What was sort of the source of that struggle?
I just think we didn't shoot the ball as well as we needed to. We can't let it affect how well we do on the defensive end. We got to have our defense spark our offense. I think we struggled with that tonight. Everyone's going to have games like this. We don't shoot the ball as well as we want to, but I was just proud of how we fought.
What was sort of the message after the game as far as taking a lesson from this?
Yeah, like you said, it wasn't a pretty win. We talked about that, but it was a gritty. We had to do the things that we don't normally do. We had to fight.
You mentioned having to do those sort of gritty things at the end you don't normally have to do. What kinds of things specifically are you kind of focusing more on?
We normally we're able to make a lot of shots on the perimeter. We weren't able to do that tonight, so we had to get in the paint and play paintball, what we call it. Just get 2 feet in the paint and find open guys. And also, we struggled on the defensive end late in the game. Mason really got hot and was able to penetrate and kick and find their open guys. But I just like the way we were able to make free throws down the stretches all.
Zach, you guys have seen a bunch of different defensive looks. What was it that Minnesota was doing that was causing you guys so many problems shooting?
Minnesota's a good defensive team. We knew they were going to be a good team, but I think we were just missing shots that we normally do make. I think everybody in here thinks when Duncan shoots the ball, it's going in. He had an off night tonight, but every player has those nights, and we know they'll be ready for Nebraska.
What was your first half? What got into you early? Did you kind of sense that other guys weren't going to hit, and you just kept going at it? Or?
Not really. I just got in the flow at the beginning of the game. I noticed that their big was switching off and guarding me, so I had to mismatch. So I was just trying to do what I could with it.
And in the second half, obviously you didn't take. You hit a couple of baskets early, and then really nothing after that. Did they change something up on you? Were they physical with you? Or?
They switched the game plan a little bit, but I wasn't making the shots I was making the first half. Not every shot I take is going to fall, but Derek really picked up the slack and making free throws late, which was huge for us.
Can you talk about what he did, not just with the free throws, but also some of the aggressive plays down the stretch?
Yeah, Derek's been playing with great poise, especially once we got into the Big Ten, which is what we needed of our point guard. He's been able to be there when things are going tough for us. He was able to make some big shots tonight, and we couldn't really get the ball in the basket.
You around the glass early. That was something that looked like that was a mission for you. You haven't had double-figure rebounds that offense.
Yeah.
What was kind of the impetus there?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had a double-double. I just wanted to be able to crash. My man wasn't really going, so I was just trying to help out our other big down there and be able to get the ball.